What's up guys, Wolf here. Welcome to another Division 2 build video. In today's video I'm going to showcase my new best solo striker build. The Tinkerer Mask has changed the game for setups, and now my solo striker build has also changed. Before we get into it, I have quite a big announcement. I would like to say a huge thank you and shout out to my new official sponsor, Advanced GG. This is my announcement, guys. I've partnered with Advanced GG, and you guys will be able to get a huge discount code from today. So don't miss out. It'll be on screen right now. So go into the description, click my referral link. It'll take you to my landing page. Choose whatever product you want. There are amazing flavors to choose from. If you guys are looking for energy and hydration, like my personal favorite currently, which is lychee, go and pick some up and make sure to use my code and click the referral link down below. Go there and absolutely enjoy these amazing products. So I'd like to say a huge thank you to my new sponsor, Advanced GG. Let's get straight back into the video. So with this striker setup, this LMG works so incredibly well, and the combination I've chosen is just really good for sustain and burst damage. You can shred enemies on any difficulty. I mainly tested this build on legendary, but anything below that you guys will absolutely just steamroll through content. You don't have to use a shield, but because you can't use a shield with LMG, but you don't need a shield. You don't need to rely on getting healed from other elements. All you need to do is run and gun, and you can survive, because I've combined armor on kill with this setup, which works perfectly. Just shoot, get rid of all the enemies you can see, and you can do huge amounts of damage, but also have quite a large amount of survivability. So I recommend this build to new players, veteran players. Make sure to give this a try. Now, the other variation I tried was simply to use a striker's chest piece and then use turmoil knee pads, because they're going to be available on the 19th of August for you guys to get. This will allow you to kill two enemies at once. So it is actually really good playing solo, but I think this is overall going to be a bit better, but turmoil can work. I would probably maybe run a few more reds though. So that's why I've gone for 3 blues, I think, to balance out the armor on kill and the damage. So it's up to you guys how many reds you go for. So the weapon I've chosen here is going to be the military MK46. It's one of the best guns in the game. I would recommend, from my spreadsheet testing, I would say the MG5, the normal MG5, or the infantry MG5, and then the military MK46. I'm enjoying using this gun the last couple of weeks. It is quite a strong weapon, and it just feels really good. The larger magazine, it just hits very hard, and I do enjoy it. But you can use the infantry or the normal MG5. You can also use the GR9. I think that one is very powerful. I'm not sure if I've got it on me. The GR9 is quite a strong LMG. There are a bunch of different ones you guys can go for, but I would say just give this one a try. Make sure you have got damaged armor. Now, I have gone for measured and frenzy. It's just really strong. When you finish shooting the magazine, you get frenzy, which gives you huge amounts of rate of fire and weapon damage for 9 seconds. It's just really strong. And then when you combine it with measured, especially with striker, that increased RPM means we can stack strikers quickly. You make up for the lost damage on the second half of the magazine. Sorry, for the first half of the magazine, because we get -25, so it counteracts that, but it just feels good, and it actually is really good on paper as well, whereas measured never really used to be that powerful. Now, you can use strained. I think strained could become a very good option with this, but remember, that's just going to be crits. There are a few other talents you could go for, but I think for me, measured and frenzy is just powerful. And if you guys were wondering why I've got the same weapons with the two different talents, we can make use of this talent on the primary and the secondary's talent because of the Tinkerer Mask. It's available through the master difficulty mission, the latest one. Go and farm this. It's very powerful. If you guys did not know, you can make use of your secondary weapons talent, but you have to be using the primary. So that's why I'm able to use both at once. So the Tinkerer Mask has replaced a lot of other pieces you would use, but it's quite a simple build to make, and it works incredibly well. Don't worry about the secondary, just focus on the primary, use this talent. When you guys are modding this weapon as well, with LMGs, it's kind of up to you. Do you want to go for reload speed? Do you want to have extra rounds? Base it off of frenzy. Are you wasting too much time reloading? That's why I've actually added rounds, because I did try some reload speed, 20%. You can go for more crit, more rate of fire. It just depends on you and what content you're playing in and how you're playing it, if you do make use of frenzy. So I've mainly gone for critical hit chance mods here. So that's to get my crit chance to at least 50% here, but probably around 54% because I'm using obliterate. So 55% is quite important, and the armor on kill It's going to be 290,000, which I think is pretty good. We can get our armor back pretty efficiently, especially playing in legendary missions. You need to, because you can't use a shield with an LMG. So we need to try and get some sort of survivability. And the gunner specialization is why, that's really kind of why I've chosen. Also, you get more ammo because you do run through ammo quite quickly. But gunner should allow you to get your ammo back. You get more reload speed and RPM as well from gunner. So it's great for playing solo. This is a solo setup. If you wanted to use this build in a group, all I would do is I would use a Cheska chest piece and then all red. That's all I would do. Same everything. Simple. But you guys can try the Turmoil knee pads with a Striker's chest piece. That also works incredibly well. But then I would definitely go for more reds. Probably all reds. But then you're going to be squishy. It depends. You're not going to be able to focus individual targets. That's kind of up to you. But this is quite simple. 4-piece Striker, including the backpack. Critical hit damage and critical hit chance on every attribute slot. It's up to you. There's no need for me to show every slot because you guys need to decide, am I going to need some extra crit chance depending on your watch level? If you've used a Cheska, or did you use a Grouper instead of a Palisade like I've chosen? So it's really on you. I would just go for crit chance on all your attributes and then use critical hit damage modifications on every single piece. The Striker's backpack makes the damage more efficient, so that's why I would recommend it. The gloves, knee pads, and holster, like I said, I have got crit chance on all of them. Then the chest piece, I've decided to go with Palisade. It's such a good one piece because you get armor on kill. Very simple, very effective. It works perfectly with the setup. Then I've got crit damage, crit chance, and then obliterate. And this is why we need to make sure our crit chance is at least 54% because you actually stack this with crits. So this works well. And it's nice because especially when you're playing like challenging or heroic difficulty, with the Striker's chest piece, you're not going to ever have it stacked up more than halfway. It just depends on what player you are. That's why this is going to be a good overall setup, and this is what I'd recommend. Defender drone, mine is expertise 28. I need to get it to 30 to be honest. So I am a lot stronger because of this. Try and upgrade this, guys. It makes a huge difference. The Defender drone really does mitigate. Now, I don't have the best mods. I still need to get the best mods. You're probably good going for, I think there's another mod here that probably would be better than what I've gone for here. Just take a look, like deflect duration. That's going to be a bit better. So just go for the mods that apply to it. And like, for example, the decoy is going to be health and duration. So this setup just works incredibly well. The RPM, the burst damage, sustained damage, large magazine, the armor on kill. You can survive and dish out huge amounts of damage across the entire map. It almost feels like cheating, and the combination of frenzy and measured is my favorite right now. This is my go-to. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Please also make sure to use my code and click the referral link for Advanced GG, guys. It really does support me. Go and check out the site. Go and get some products. And I hope you did enjoy it. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Agent requesting backup. Got the range.
some!